Okay, I got a question to ask you. What percentage of your thoughts and everyday feelings are associated with your body, how you look, and food? Because I'm just going to say this. If food is the most interesting part of your day, if food is the highlight of your day, you got to change something. Look, when you're dying on your deathbed, you're like this. Family's around you, you're like this. You're on your last breath. You're on your last breath. Are you going to be remembering, 2013, October 17th? It was a Wednesday at 2 p.m. and I had the best Crunch Wrap Supreme of my life. I had the best Cinnabon Delights. And, on that day, I washed it down with a Baja Blast. You're not, look, and because the only reason I'm saying this is because I am 1000% guilty of this myself. I actually had a wake up check today. I had to do like a reality check with myself because I was like, Anna, at the rate that I think about food, my body, and then like go through the same cycle every single day, something's not right here. We need to make my life more interesting, create a life I love, and give it more structure, right? That's something I need to work on myself. And so I thought I'd share this with other people because I know damn well I'm not the only one. Food should not be the dominant thought in your mind, consuming you each and every day. There's way more to life than food. Food is actually the least interesting part of all of that. Food is just there to keep you alive, so you can keep having amazing experiences. But like I said, when you're dying, when you're going 90 years from now, okay, 50, 60 years from now, bro, you're not gonna remember the Crunch Wrap Supreme you had. You're not gonna remember the cookie you fiend over. You're not gonna remember anything of that sort. Like, I'm telling you, that McDonald's you had is not as nearly as important as that family experience that you had, or the love that you have with your siblings, or your aunts, or your parents. Like, when I tell you that food is seriously the least interesting thing in life, it is. But in America especially, it's such, and I think in every culture, food plays a huge role. But in America, it's glorified. It's glorified. Glorified to the point where, like, let's take crumble, for example. Each of those cookies is a heart attack and a half. But we've normalized that so much, so it's like, it's so hard not to follow what everyone else is doing and what everyone else thinks and where everyone else is going. But like I said, if food is the most exciting thing in your life right now, you need to revamp your life. Like I said before, the only reason I'm saying this is because I myself had a wake-up call. I found myself thinking about lunch, dinner. Oh my god, did I eat too much of this? Did I eat too much of that? Enough. Stop it. You eat when you're hungry, you stop when you're full. You eat when you need it, you don't eat when you don't. Like, it's not rocket science. It's really not, but the best advice I can give for this topic is to figure out who you want to be, what you want out of life, and then start by incorporating one step today that will get you there. Give yourself that structure, follow that structure, and you've literally set yourself up for pure success. Unless you want to self-sabotage yourself that badly, go that far off the rails, be my guest. But when you give yourself structure and you follow it, you really can't mess up. But like I said, I am 100% guilty of this. Checked myself today. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. You know, I'm always like, ooh, what thing can I bake next? What can I... And don't get me wrong, it's fine to bake here and there. But the fact that, like, every waking moment, I'm like, food, 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 food. It's like, where's the living happening? Where's the experience? Because then once food's consumed your mind, you know the next thing. It's oh, my body. I shouldn't eat that. Shouldn't eat that. Shouldn't go there. Shouldn't do this. Shouldn't do that. Yeah. It's a big old trap onto itself. So, moral of the story, have a healthy relationship with food, but also create a life that you love. Yeah, that was just something that popped into my head today, and I had to talk about it. So, please, the next time you think about food, remember, honestly, 2 weeks from now, you're not even going to remember it. So, don't give it so much importance and so much of your energy and time, because there are millions of other things that are way more deserving of that. Okay, Anna, signing off.